It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show opening up right here on S3. And listen, the weekend brought so much here, especially when it comes to sport. And in a dramatic round of the Vodacom United Rugby Championship action, the Bulls made history with their first ever win in Glasgow, 26-19. The Lions ended their losing streak with a 26-7 victory over Connacht. And the Stormers showcased ruthless dominance in their 56-5 thrashing of Benetton. And on top of this, the Sharks fought back from a 19-0 defeat to, a deficit, to claim a 22-19 win over Ulster. But listen, we're going to dive into more of this right now and unpack it. And Robbie Gillette is here to do exactly that, joining us to chat about the weekend's action.
Cool.
Robbie, are you good this morning?
I am. With four South African team wins.
How cool, yeah, man.
Some proper victories as well.
And I want to talk about some of the predictions that we mentioned. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about when we're talking about history being made by the Bulls, but I want to dive into that Sharks game, bro. Because we had a lot to say last week.
We did.
We were slating some of the South Africans in the team. We were saying that they're just there, they're not showing up, they're not representing us. And then look what they did, dude.
It felt like a Bok win.
It did,
19-0 down, dominating the first half, Ulster did, especially at home. The Sharks away from home, as I said, how bad they were away from home. Well, they obviously showed me wrong. And then, coming back, Ulster was scoreless in the second half.
Bro, that first half, though, it looked like it was done and dusted. It looks like it was just going to be a second half of more of the Sharks going down. Look at these beautiful free plays just early in the game, 6 minutes?
And you think, you're watching this in the beginning, you go, oh, this could get ugly for the Sharks. And especially after what I was predicting, so I thought, okay, well, at least I'll look smart on TV. But then the second half had other things in mind. But
I think they heard you, man.
I think so too. But it's just good. I've done them a favour and they can thank me for it.
An incredible comeback. They fought with resilience, like you said.
Yeah.
I think they didn't hold them to anything in terms of points. And
this was the crucial sort of turnaround for me here. 20 minutes left, and then it was just momentum's with them.
Ooh,
and they just kept it, which I thought actually the Sharks have maybe struggled a little bit with this year. So when they have momentum, they're sort of allowed to go away quickly. This last 20 minutes is all momentum Sharks.
But you could feel the players had something extra, and it literally felt like a World Cup game, bro. I couldn't have said that any better, man.
Yeah, we asked for the players to show their experience, and they did, didn't they?
Finally, and I'm sure that secured them in the top 8 for now.
Yeah, they'll be top 8.
Nicely
very, very slim
done.
chance that they get out of that.
Let's talk about the big one, the Bulls making history. Bro, that was a huge game. Obviously, it was 2 and 3 on the table playing against each other. So these were big guns.
Game of the weekend, I said.
You did say it, man.
The Bulls just blew them out.
And I think it was a game of the weekend because seeing what the Bulls did there and making that statement away from home, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that's a big one.
It's the first South African team to beat Glasgow in Glasgow.
That's crazy.
And the Bulls did it with a couple of guys out of position as well. And I fancy the Bulls this year.
Can we talk about this man and his kicking ability?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where it was.
Did I,
Hey?
And also crucial points. So they go 9-0 up in the first half, just taking their points. And it was a 7-point victory, right? So if he misses those go a little bit to the left and right,
bro.
The game's
and
different.
you could kind of see at the end, Connacht were actually dropping their heads whenever they were conceding a penalty, because you almost feel like that's 3 points that we're losing there.
Yeah.
That's how accurate this man was on the boot. But what a beautiful performance, making a statement not only for the Bulls, but I think for South African rugby as well.
It was the South African rugby DNA, wasn't it? It was brutal, it was physical. I think those Glasgow boys were up for it, but then I think after the first 10 minutes, they were like, oh, well, this hurts.
Yeah,
it was Volko low. Jan-Hendrik Wessels, I must say, he was incredible. There's a try-saving tackle. We speak about 7-point victory. He came from about 20 metres out and tackled the guy, held him up.
Yeah.
And, he's just had a crack. He got man of the match, so fair
man,
play to
listen,
him.
I don't know how you're going to find a man of the match for this game. The Storm is taking on an incredible match.
Yeah.
Dominating, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, it looks so good.
And this Benetton side's good.
That's the thing, they're not a bad side,
I was in the press conference afterwards, and there was two Italian captain and there's outside centre sitting in the press conference. They're incredible players.
But you can imagine those centres are going up against Sasha Feinberg and the Zulu, and the man is just throwing passes.
We speak about it every week.
It's back of the hand, front of the hand, side. He's doing so well, and he's playing such a beautiful form of rugby. This is like running rugby from the backs. It's almost like a UCT varsity style of rugby coming through in such an impactful way. I'm loving what I'm seeing here, man.
And it's also just the forward dominance of the Stormers has been incredible. Also, think about we're a little bit thin in the forward pack.
Yeah.
With all the injuries we've had. And they just come, man. Who needs forwards when you got Sasha, right?
This is my thing, man.
Let's tap and go and score. And you speak about that flick out the back to Dan.
Look at this, that one right there. Come on now. After getting tackled in the air, come on.
The whole stadium's gone, oh, he's just going to outplay.
Well, this is what the weekend's about. We don't have time, unfortunately, to chat about what I think was quite incredible. The Lions breaking off their bad luck, finally claiming a victory, and I think maybe having the potential to crack in the top 8. We've got to see how it plays out in the next few games. 3 games left, I think?
2.
2
games left.
Ooh, it's crunch time.
It's crunch time.
All right, well, Robbie, listen, we're going to be chatting again ahead of the weekend's action. Once again, I think we're heading into the next round. But, bro, you called some of it, so well done on the weekend's results. And I think this is a good time for South African rugby.
Yeah,
Things are looking good, and I'm looking forward to the next few rounds of action. But thank you for coming through, delivering us with the goods and giving us the gears and Mzansi. Hopefully you can find out more action in time to come as we head into the weekend.